Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Running behind center with Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Going to run again with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take over after the interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now they're left with 4th and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Tua again. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Tua out of the pistol. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He'll cobble together a yard there. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop. And on 3rd down, Dolphins coming out in the dive, expecting a pass. Off the play fake, Williams. This pass caught by Allen. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears tie things up in the 1st. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. 1st down, here's Tua. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Tua now from the gun. He's on the move. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Here we go.
1st down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Dolphins got it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Completes this one to Braxton Berrios. And he gets him around 6 there. Hit made by TJ Edwards. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Dolphins with a likely punt coming up. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Tagovailoa from his end zone. And this is going to result in a safety. Give him 2 points in the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you think... And in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Chicago. Has this at the 6. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams to throw on 1st. Rolling out to his left. Able to get it to Moore. Gets it to the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal, Swift. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run it with Swift. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Man in motion here. From the 23. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Minshew now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st down, here's Swift. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Abdullah now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
The throw again on 2nd down here, Minshew. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, ball at the 36. Back to throw, Minshew. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tyler Scott now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Williams will look to throw. Swift hauls it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's 2nd and 2. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has his man, it's Swift. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
That throw finds Komet. It's a race down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Working inside the red zone. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escaping, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Working quickly here. 3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he'll score, touchdown Chicago! The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Abdullah now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up second down. Minshew to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception.